All right, abusia. Yebemo bibia kwaba shronko so aba POG Media so mesho say afi no aba obe like no subscribe na afi so tuma share dwumedie no ama foforo so nsa atumi aka ensam ekoso my Ghana mu a yenso ya de pene say brana no any political trending stories a make headlines and say make waves or my kronkron Ghana mu no POG Media ye beba bedum eye ya bedafo ena abusuafo nene de ensam ena ekoso or political highway so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and I just waba send a strong warning ama former governor of Bank of Ghana Papa ye friend Addison I watch say dia $261 million etimi afum akwa papa we wonti omra bonten nombra me yini ho no enye sade ono John Dramani Mahama obe make sure say embra enene Addison no ebedi achese Nanado ene Dr. Mahama Bawumia omuhokra ebon da asemwemu na ni nyina ye 콴ΠԻΡ mu no ye nyantie se eyade a no mo se Bank of Ghana building no enye ni state no ne current state no na enye inteyade a omo pese omo siesie Bank of Ghana esan se Ghana ye bank kese no na wei na saa na chese eye plana dankofo wei afa se omo de ba belu to Ghana Achese sika $261 million and Akuffo itimi fa da renovation omuso mo ye ho etimi edivia wey and His Excellency say oba ababaye auditing wise kanu ebifun ebedi wo ho bia eyade a ensawam and abekwa kwaje wa home oba prosecute no jail wa busua ensama akoso highway ni so ne de ese wani ensese kachewo enti ye nuabere ma Kevin Ekobedu Taylor ena din nsem no munchemu abedan ya mepesa bejafo bemi akọ yakwa kotie de ekọ se na sana ebekọ no mesho se o wonsem kai bia o de be share your comment section wala like share dwumedie no ma foforo nsa entumi enkemi medamase.
How did we get here for us to spend close to $300 million on a building? How did we get here? Under Akuffo any MPP and under Addison yarefwo wakwaye surgery onsen anwachia. Addison is a fucking criminal. So me can Bonia Addison&Addo before elections which wow. At a point Addison etamusika physical cash and adu disum Addison mumusano. Addison ye kanipa ye view Ghana Addison. Now under Addison ni Akuffo Bawumia any MPP. They came to tell us to say almost see Bank of Ghana building for fraud. And that a third world country like Ghana, that country, as we speak, we have spent $300 million on a building, on just a building. Now, and yet $300 million no company yaw. Now we share the components. Baby, as the kind of question share now, ubusa say, what moral right and NPP forward to even discuss Ghana's problem today? Adentimpona, we are allowing a MPP as a political party today to sit in parliament or on TV to discuss Ghana's problems because a Caribbean can see a kuomunina. I'm telling you, sir, MPP for we copy North Korea and hangi omunina wujom. Akuffo be hanged. Sanke North Korea no wa. Say China no wa. Bawumia would have been hanged. Every single person in parliament or MPP, including Addison, who was the governor of Bank of Ghana, and kebe hangi omunine kuom. I'm telling you. Now, dear Yawa Assembly say, when the new Bank of Ghana governor, Mr. Č0ntr0l came to parliament, all that we were expecting parliamentarians left and right to do was to ask for accountability. That's all. Because a dynasty you're spending $300 million. A brand new COVID-19 mua na Ghana de beton so kradum na ebi ni ho no. We were all saying we need some accountability. How did we come back? How did we come by this? How did we raise money to build this house or this building? Something needs to be done because accountability is very important. In the end, this gentleman who we all know is credible and honorable enough to be the governor of Bank of Ghana, when he came to parliament, now you expect to say, every member of parliament will say, it is important we go deep into this, we open audit into this and get to the bottom, because accountability, transparency, and the nipa omufa is sika, because $300 million is not a joke. $300 million as a third world country. And I am not saying that we should not fortify the Bank of Ghana or the Central Bank. We can, we should, but not at the cost of $300 million. Because at the end of the day, Sauba Ghana cry. The reality is that Sauba America, there's more money in the bank, Central Bank, being kept than money in circulation. Sauba Ghana, we deal in the tender, in the physical cash, than even money being saved in the bank. It is check here. In Ghana, we spend more money outside than the money we store in the Bank of Ghana. Uber America, we keep more money in the banks than the money we spend outside. In Uber America, a few people have access to their cash. The central bank has monies kept there and it is released in little bits. But over Ghana, the other way around, the central bank pumps money outside, gives to the people. Until at the end of the day, what you see in the say, there's more cash in the people's hands. But the struggling, the part in the say, the Bank of Ghana is supposed to have less money when you come to Ghana. But right now, as we are saying, we are seeing, say, a lot of money is being spent on nothing. Now, and the governor of Bank of Ghana, parliament, this is what happened. What happened was that the governor came to tell us, say, "Sa building now, the ŁNPP Addison is here, something interesting is here." And what was the interesting, or is the interesting thing about it? Now, so checking the cost breakdown of new Bank of Ghana headquarters under ŁNPP Bawumia Akuffo. And sa ŁNPP yankwasiafo afenyoma committee parliament here. This 88 pigs now. This is where and this is how they use the money. Initial cost and anko see this sisa edanwe no na $81 million. Initially, omo cost analysis, materials, bibia no, proposals no, na e was say edan no, 81 million per and anko say this just 81 million Ghana. $81 million. Now, for some reason, they started making variations to the figure. And the variations, say, at a point, they needed to add more things. Or in their mind, they needed to create more room to make more money. Into almost started your can figures, and the building, because so to be area. So what happened? And they say 81 million. Now the money jumped to 121 million. And this is during COVID-19 time. Say the economy has broken down. There is no money. We cannot eat. We cannot employ. Everything has collapsed. This is COVID-19 time. Sikana Kosia 181 million. SCSA Bank of Ghana building. It ended up first variation. And I say Sikano Omuya evaluation. It went to 121 million. It has jumped. They did not give reasons because before any entity gives a green light to a project to be built by a contractor, they first will look at the cost involved. Because you cannot build a house. So build a 5-bedroom house. Unim so here windows. Unim so here air condition. Unim so here ceiling. Unim say into a dining open 5 bedrooms. Now unim say that what unim say so to bebo into bebo chance dine or in chance dine beka ho. And then unim say area ho public toilet in what it also a toilet room. And then you know how you do what you evaluate how obey your calculation who say and need to back to this figure. Until the normal day will say what actually cost say 81 million a dear initial analysis and on we who so between the 81 million you see a dino. Now what really caused for them to change and I said the price to change because I said a dino 7% variation be I said dino me say $500,000. I don't expect to say me see dining we no na modifications be my diner could do $1.2 million. No, the variation in the price should not affect or should not be more than the actual figure to build the house. Now, what is happening is say sika na was here this dino. Some modification, variations, any evaluation for no, and no more than a dynangasa initial price. Does not make sense. Only can you see 4-bedroom house. Or the 10,000 Ghana and AC, air condition room, ceiling fan room, BBA room. We are also a dynamic percent can be yet a swimming pool ha. Na ebia anyone the light me and set yaho. Na ebia children me painting the blue. You cannot tell me say a dyna who see ya to foundation a blog in na 81 million. No, some modification of the car dyna hono. A new mom $20,000, $20 million. No, it does not work like that. You cannot tell me say Bibisa I will say see. So you could see, say, clearly some people came together to lie to Ghana for more building engineers, modification, or trying to modify into Ghana say, oh, Bank of Ghana, now I will say a 45 dino, send your beya, sikebe woman, and to me say, I understand you. But what actually basically was the first plan? Didn't you consider a first-class modification? The engineer, the drafters, the people who put it together, were they not experienced enough? Say you are building a central bank building? Because if you want to do modification, that modification should not be more than the original project. And what we are seeing here is say some modification now some modification a doors change a dynamic because from what we are seeing, $81 million than cost ADC a Bank of Ghana dino. Now it jumped to $121 million. A few and almost redesigning. Tio, a dynamo design here, Adiako a procurement, MAGBBA ama engineers, architects, contractors, edi evaluation, edi omo price aba yakano. Almost say, oh, omo your evaluation be manako do 121 million. Afe almost at 121 million. No. Yeah, redesigning of a dino. Designing yampe. You know why? Because sikani nya omo dia a Ghana sikano muria. Into yempe design and a jumping from 121 million to 222 million. Ye change design no. A dining munanga sa yes ye and say free $81 million. Modifications na jumper could do 222 million. Oma jumpy Eddie Akuffo do 222 million because unim omri sikano omri eye bibia koma PPA Public Procurement Authority no na $81 million and almost a call Public Procurement Authority say mun change it scan biam yeah as some modification me and a call 121 million and almost a call PPA biam e ka PPA so omo modify paper no mun change sikano and 222 million PPA 41 Bank of Ghana Addison&Addo biam. And Obekachom so change 222 million right now. No, they want to do statutory security and sustainability. Almost say the BB for modification for I friend statutory security and sustainability. Inti amasikana jump free $81 million to $261 million. You see, into PPA. A government institution approving every government procurement biano. PPA basically became a review agency. Into Bank of Ghana net now or the first we count Mofankoma PPA or change no first can be count now Mofankoma PPA or change no a Diane Kedi $81 million basi and the Akuffo Bawumia Addison. We ended up spending $261 million. Anytime I can just say, modification cannot be more than the amount you are spending on the original project. Never. You need to be sit down. You sit down. Who sit down do baby na say architect modification. You don't expect the modification to be more than the original amount you are spending on the building. No, never on earth. How did the modification and re-evaluation change the price from $81 million all the way to $261 million? In engineering, it is not possible. Now, you check the breakdown. Baby, now, as we speak now, $261 million. No, they have paid $230 million. I'm a contractor, no, and they're quick. What kind of time COVID-19 see, no? The same time I know yes, I know COVID-19 levy. No, COVID-19 levy no more. Do you know that? I'm about to say COVID-19 is see. So right now they want to pass the COVID-19, omu yes cano. Amaka just say Niska Bank of Ghana. We cannot take care of ourselves. Where COVID-19 they see, sa time no, sa COVID-19, COVID levy na that was the money they were spending. Taxes na ye say bet me save you and free COVID mu ni pay wu ye hia PPEs ye hia den no. These people had set this up. The same Akuffo government, Mahama Bawumia mo na mo ka kire say yentua COVID-19 levy. Yentua COVID-19 levy no. Now the price of Bank of Ghana building no was going up. Enti yentua COVID-19 levy na no mo de akoma no ma gisikane di no mo move price no costo. Enti ni ye yankwase adwuma ne ye monkey the job. Then Addison Baboon and the frog Akuffo and the Agama lizard and the group, that stupid group called ǳNPP, no, they were stealing the money. ǳNP<silence> got a lot of money from that. Yes, ʲNPŻ got a lot from this. Now, may I break down and I heard the echo. Total cost near 261 million. Ansana omube free power no, and Addison. Etia $230 million and omoche fast. Nipa almost on the contract in man no. Eye cheddar Č0ntr0l ni nua bema and the contract in man ǳNPP ni. Sa cheddar no nam Ghana no Martin nka ewi no nam Ghana no meka kire mo. Any man bia on to me the promises so onye honest, onye straightforward, or Č0ntr0l say boni trim to. Cheddar is a liar. He's a criminal. Maka kire mo show to the bia and he cannot sit anywhere else and say I'm lying. He's nobody you can trust on this planet. Only principles biya. Cheddar nua bema ni nua kweku osediyen. Ono nom the contract we man no and omo try chire nom koji sika ni nyina. All these people, we need to open serious auditing into this Bank of Ghana building. All these people have to go to jail. Omo ye before. Now, Cheddar nua penjine na efe kweku no ono nom this guy we man no, they use his agency na sika ni fame. Now, we have breakdown of Sikana Omuria na in the name of building a Bank of Ghana building na. Or say, Omude 230 million. Omu tiama kweku cheddar nua penyin no on the ǳNPP for no koche. Esia aka $31 million sa e was still omu tia so. Now, o check breakdown here. This is what you see. Omu say furniture inkonya ye twere pono pi. Now we are trying to see in Konya a good dining no $11 million. Oh, table we fancy Chimbraha. Oh, where they went na so secretary Akonyani San Konyano $11 million and you're spending what Bank of Ghana dining. Yakoton Konya wa broach $11 million. Yakobro ni chrome. Na Akuffo kwasi ampanyi ni Bawumia kwasi afowe etumi asore free Ghana ha atutom akobro ni krom akoton konwa nkwa pole $11 million. Na sebio nkonwa no mutwa mponchiti woso sebio nkonwa no yeso ahemfo woso de nantinima ni asade omokosi Bank of Ghana 11 million enyel million 11.1 one in that so no etumi ku Yakubu 1 million that so no 11.1 million that's no. Sa 1 million one no 11 one that's no etumi ku Yakubu 11 million go to tonkonya 11.1 ye go to tonkonya enya nkonya bi nkonya ya moko bank sisi we dia na desk mi enhya so kokora na yi pen wom na ye calculator to me sa nkonya ya sa table ya desk ya twetwetwe kro ya opia ku opia sa nkonya na etena so no $11.1 million under ǳNPP. Uko breakdown na almost every BB integrated electronic system almost almost for CCTV for buy get in be obia eno atunu mu kinkran na etum yase utumi duru ebo nsem na kanea so high kantanka nyina almost BB frɛ no integrated electronic system. And you demand the crow, ubie puna alarm bebo pa and so almost spending $15.8 million. Ayila ǳNPP. So you gonna in the now that with the ɁNPP chow you preko we Jimmy. Almost almost ye bibi your friend no integrated electronic system and as actually saying ni nyina say almost gate no the alarm abo gate na no utuma na aka to ubia na we $15.8 million. $15.8 million. Uko Sudana and no enomody on budget. Yeah, they are quarter alarm about daimu. Uko Sudan, South Sudan, $15.8 million and then your budget. Kono go check it. South Sudan. Minister never read the budget now. Around 58.8, you know. Almost to be couldn't talk on 1 year kukumbia to actually. Yeah, they are got to alarm. Fefe. 2023. Mr. Uko South Sudan, 15.8 million. Would Jimmy Bukumunina to actually. Say, we are president of South Sudan. You be buso no asama ain. What to alarm? 15.8 million. Now nanamho. The baranzu be the chawachi. No the POG to. Near to Ghana, ye Č0ntr0l. Na sankwasi afu asawe parliament say, ye ntiasie. You people have to. Hey. You lucky. MPP for you lucky. No to Ghana. 15.8 million. I got a alarm. We be get. Wait. Wakatum. Hey. I had the alarm or how I would be a window where you see I will be a integrated somewhere Jimmy 15.8 million breakdown or no almost spending 8.6 million ICT network almost on the internet by dining. See, I can say they provided ICT network almost can say almost the internet about dining and almost spending almost $9 million. And then it's one you did one internet ubi almost say internet the bar. A Bank of Ghana building under Addison&Addo Akuffo no. Almost $9 million. Hey, now Elon Musk ni krompa or the internet buy no. Internet no ko bo wiem kura say no spend here. Sa Elon Musk internet ya. Abeya we kre na so no. Kwasi ampenye Elon Musk ni internet yi. Sa internet we no. Ono kura ko hangi wiem. Amanfo use no. Saying yes Bank of Ghana building the internet abem na internet nim. Into Yakobo internet room, yeah, the MiFi, no Wi-Fi, ecosystem, and no, almost $9 million internet. And there are people in Ghana defending this. You go to parliament, not Kwasi Ampenji said Brand Champon, or square meters, and a dino, we were measuring it by a square meter. Brand Champon Kwasi.
All right, Abusia, and teachers winning some a course. Our political highway in such as Papa, your friend Addison, former governor of Bank of Ghana, Neho ya children, Neho ya KJ, Nina, Kuti Kwanswa Wafa, Etimi, Edia US Ga, $261 million, Nina in a form of say or the CC, Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana building no ni state no na nyente yadea o mobile BCC sana monte da atese nkofo etimi ba so mo de $11 million etimi de akofa nkonya o mo de sika sei e affix CCTV cameras sana nyina na ya azan His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ese oba aba be ye auditing na wa sika ne bi efum eba bedi ho no eyade a embra ene no bedi a chese NPP for no aso aye hye titru eye governor your friend eye Addison, former governor of Bank of Ghana Addison, former president Nana Adodankwa Akuffo ena chese Dr. Bawumia omo aso aye hye esan se allegedly yesi danko for miensa we ene sika ni etime efum ekudi omo ena even cheddar brother kra ono so aye friend kwaku ono so ne homon mu bia busua akwakoye nsema dali brubru e wo highway ni so ntime dimbesia na madam asesa moje pene emi ekuti nsema ekoso e political highway ni so aha POG Media medamasi.